Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode with the Lolfarms Productions family or team, whichever one you like calling us. I hope you know who I am by now. If you're watching this, I am Chris Chumsley here at the farm. Today, I'm bringing up another Coop-Scoop for you guys, and I've recently noticed that we have went up couple subscribers, and one of my videos, my first Coop-Scoop, actually has gone up in like 40, 50 views almost, and like I guess a 36-hour period, like double the amount of views, which is definitely not impressive. Like it's 100% not impressive, but to me that is a little impressive because I was just sitting at a 30 amount, I think it was, and then went up to 70, 71 views, and that was actually pretty cool for me to see. I don't know if I just got thrown into the algorithm for a minute. I think it might have got us a couple more followers, and I'm proud of that. I'm happy about it. So thank you guys for being here at the channel. That was awesome. I'm super stoked about it. But today, we have somebody to talk about. Today, we have to talk about Mr. Alex Stein. And before we go into that, I did want to bring up that I noticed that this is going to be a upload 2 weeks from now from whatever we last dropped. Um, well, I have been kind of sick, under the weather here lately, but I'm trying to feel better. Think I'm doing better as of now, but it's been a little busy, and we tried to come out with the stream, and we'll have to just talk about why we can't stream as of right now a little later. But for now, I do want to talk about this man. Right here in this ugly fucking mug, this is Alex Stein. For those of y'all who don't know who Alex Stein is, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up. If you ever heard of the Glass House, uh, so Alex Stein, this is where he got his big debut. I almost put court. Why? So this is where he got his big debut as being being a celebrity basically. He was on this show called The Glass House. I'm gonna see if I can pull up any images. I mean, it literally it is what it said. Okay, but this isn't it. I'm going into the wrong direction. Bing's fucking trash. But The Glass House, it's a reality show. I'm just gonna type that in. It's so good because it's a house full of people who can't keep any secrets. If they want to sleep in their underwear, sleep in the privacy, they can't. And yeah, everyone get to see everywhere. It's a pretty decent concept for a show, but we all know reality TV's fucking trash. But it aired in 2012, and he was he was one of the contestants on there. I think it was out of 10, 12 maybe, but he was number one and number two voted off. And yes, it was one of those, you know, like Lost things, or like I think it's Lost, the name of the show. I don't watch those kinds of Bible shows. I think they're fake anyways, most of them at least. But with that being said, this is where he started. This is the earliest information I could find on him. 25-year-old Alex was in this, looking young, looking sharp, as sharp as he could look, I guess. I'm not trying to compliment him at all because he still looks like a goober and he still acts like a fucking asshole. There's a channel, I'll go through it on YouTube, that showed me a couple scenes from the Glass House here, and it was worth a watch, 100%. I'll probably review that with you guys sometimes on another episode. But so that's kind of a little bit of an origin story about where he started being famous. But now he is considerably a comedian, politician slash troll, which I don't know why they're calling these people trolls, because they don't do the art of trolling correctly. Not at all. I mean, I guess Stein does it better than most of these people that we cover. But this is him, and for you guys who don't know, Alexandria, this is my first time looking at her name, so Ocasio-Cortez, that's what I'm going to go with. She is a congresswoman, Democrat, so obviously they're going to have different views because he's Republican. He's following her on the courthouse steps, and this is just the video. I'm going to just play it.
See, my favorite big booty Latina. I love you, AOC. You're my favorite. She wants to kill babies, but she's still beautiful. You look very beautiful in that dress. You look very sexy. Look at that booty on AOC. That's my favorite big booty Latina.
Want to do a little selfie?
I love it. My favorite AOC. Nice to meet you, AOC. Look how sexy she looks in that dress. Woo! I love it, AOC. Hot, hot, hot like a tamale.
Like a tamale was what he was about to finish there. So as you see in the video, it's a little bit of sexual harassment It's not the worst thing you've ever seen on the internet. Obviously, like you're definitely seeing worse, but it was obviously unwanted. Obviously, kind of creeper-ish. It's got that creeper-ish vibe, at least to me. She didn't enjoy it, so therefore we're going to call that sexual harassment. And well, I mean, there's a debate where he agrees on that. So, and he tries to justify why, and that's a whole other thing. I was actually going to watch a video on the debate and post it for you guys with Alex Stein here and Destiny, and that was it. That fucking thing was just amazing. That whole debate, let me tell you, it lowered my IQ points a little bit, but now it gave me something to laugh at every time I think about Alex Stein. But he is just awful during the debate. And yeah, I'm telling you, you're gonna have to watch it, guys. I was gonna watch a video of it and upload it to YouTube, but then there was something wrong with the audio, and I didn't know. And that was almost a 2-hour video, which would have been my definite longest because my scoops don't really last that long because they're just information. And I was upset about it. I was really upset about it, but just go watch the stream, go watch the debate. It was totally worth it. You'll find it. Just type in Alex Stein versus Destiny. I'm sure you'll find it. There's not much more you need there. But the debate goes based on this video here. And as I said, a little stalkerish, a little creepy. I mean, yeah, I guess you could say stalking, not in the sense because he knew where she would be, because obviously she's a congresswoman and probably knows where she works, but still the thing of having to find her and then just say she got a big booty to her face and stuff like that. And I mean, that's cool and all. Like, if she's attractive, cool. Like, she looks all right. But he still had no reason to do what he did, and he tried to justify it to that debate. So go watch it sometime. I'm done rambling about that part. But let me show you the little aftermath. And he's not done with it. He's not done messing with her. So now that he knows that he should not be doing this, he's still going for it. And here, this is a video of him to AOC, of someone posting. Oh, here, let me rewind this. But somebody posted this tagging AOC for Steins, because I guess some people actually support this dumbass.
Primetime 99 and my favorite big booty Latina, Sandy Cortez. I love you, AOC. Please unblock me from Twitter. If you're seeing this, AOC, please unblock me, baby. I miss you.
And see, so my problem with this is a lot of people would consider this not cool, because you see this kind of stuff. If you've ever had a Facebook account before and you're a woman, I'm sure you've seen this stuff all the time, with just people just being weird and basically being borderline sexual harassers just through Facebook, or it could be full-on sexual harassment. And let me just say, I like her sign though. Toxic or toxic. She's really trying to get to the youth there, which is pretty good on her. And I don't support her, one bit. I'm not Republican or Democrat, and I'm not really here to discuss that either. So, but I don't really support her in her sense. So I'm a guy on the fence here. I don't really care about either one, but I can definitely say he's being the fucking weirdo in the sense, Mr. Alex Stein here, and it's just terrible. So, and usually my scoops involve me going through Twitter. Well, if you can see up here in my tabs, I've got a bunch of sources from different places here, and we're gonna go through those. we're definitely gonna go through those. So, this was a clip of Alex Stein in court in Las Vegas, claiming that they are taking advantage of tourists in Las Vegas, and he's going to give you the breakdown why, and I'll go through a little bit of the the scripture down here about Mr. Stein in court. It's going to be I've read some of it already, and you can see here he's complaining about male genitalia on a prostitute. I think, a Filipino lady, so she had to be a prostitute, but I'm just going to dive into it.
Hello, Mayor. My name's Alex Stein, and after hearing that testimony, it just shows me that Las Vegas is really not heading in a good direction. Because after my experience a couple nights ago, I had a very terrible experience where I think.
Look, my dog, everybody. So everybody say hi to Dempsey. It's our. Okay, come on now. This is our farm dog. He's definitely the bestest boy, as you see. Look, Dempsey, say hi to the camera. Look. No, he's wild. As soon as I start talking to him, all right, that's enough. Come on, go on. Go get your toy. Go get your toy. Sorry about that, guys. He's just a happy dog. Happy that I'm home early from work today. But let's get back into this.
These casinos take advantage of people by.
And I'm gonna rewind it just so we can, because the dog probably got everybody a little lost in the cuteness there. So, because he's a fucking adorable little pet of mine. All right, let's go back.
Well, Mayor, my name's Alex Stein, and after hearing that testimony, it just shows me that Las Vegas is really not heading in a good direction. Because after my experience a couple nights ago, I had a very terrible experience where I think that these casinos take advantage of people by giving people free drinks.
Wait, excuse me. You said your name was Alex Stein?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
What I'm saying is these casinos give people free drinks, and then they become vulnerable and then end up gambling more money than they have.
Yeah.
And
Okay, so based on the pretense of free drinks from these, casinos? Yeah. So based on getting free drinks from a casino, he's already thinking that they're up to something about making these people drunk and want to spend more money. Because I don't know about you, but when I'm drunk, I'm usually more about blowing money. I'll go spend $40 on Taco Bell if I was drunk right now. But that's not the case here. I don't think. I don't think there's just some Illuminati behind this, getting people drunk so they can spend all their money in Vegas.
I was a victim of that, and I lost a lot of money, and I'm facing a lot of issues right now. My wife's boyfriend recently got her pregnant, and I'm here for a church event speaking for. I'm a member of the Church of Scientology, and I don't normally drink, but I'm very vulnerable. I'm in a position now where I don't know what I'm going to do, because financially I'm going to have to take care of this baby potentially, because he's out on parole right now, and he has an upcoming case where he could be facing a long time in jail.
So you see him rambling. That's his inner troll. That's the Stein's inner troll. He's just rambling about some shit that's definitely not true. Because he makes fun of people for even having a girlfriend that wouldn't fuck anybody else. Again, go just watch the debate. But yeah, he just rambles on here, and he's full of nonsense. Like, when he's trying to be funny, he's not, and then when he's not trying to be funny is when he's funny, and that's the irony behind Stein here. It's kind of awful.
So potentially, I'm going to have to financially support this baby, and I come to Las Vegas for a work event, and I get fed alcohol, and I get entirely way too intoxicated. I go to the ATM, I use my credit card. They make it very accessible to be able to gamble with my credit card. You know this, Mayor Goodman. They make it absolutely incredibly accessible, Councilman, to be able to take all I have. And now I got to go back to Clearwater, Florida, and I have nothing. So after this, after I start drinking, I'm very distraught. And the one good thing about this city, I will say, the one good thing is, of all the cities I've been to, it's the first city. Last night at 4 a.m., I saw multiple people on Fremont Street taking the vaccine. That's the only place I've seen a 24/7 vaccine operation in the United States of America, and that's here in Las Vegas. I saw a lot.
So wait, for being a righty, he's supporting the vaccines being in Vegas? I didn't know that about him. That's interesting. But yeah, ATMs should be accessible in Vegas because of fucking casinos. That just would make sense, Stein. Use your fucking head, buddy. And I can't tell if he's being serious with this the whole time or not. I know he's, again, a troll, and the point of a troll is to never be serious. But it's just in the sense of him complaining about it. Like, why is he complaining about it? Why is he even doing this if he isn't serious? And if he is serious, he's fucking delusional.
Lots of people on Fremont Street doing the vaccine, and I want to commend you on one thing. But the vulnerability of the tourists that come here, like myself, you're preying on people like me. And then I end up meeting a nice Filipino girl. I take her back to my hotel room. Come to find out, I cost money for her service to come to my room. Mayor Goodman. I end up having a good time. We start kissing. We take off our clothes. She has male genitalia. She's a transgender. Mayor Goodman.
Excuse me. We're in a public venue, and I think.
What happened? So listen, I'm at a meeting.
Could you please speak up?
Like, he just rambles about shit, and I think he thinks it gets him places, and maybe the people that follow him, maybe that's all they know how to listen to is a rambler and not actually dissect a conversation between people. So maybe that's why he's got a following, because this dude just rambles so hard. I don't understand it.
and whatever.
You guys are preying on me there. You know, when I'm out there, I'm vulnerable, and now I have
Please.
a male genitalia with breasts. It's very confusing. How can we track that?
He's about to get escorted out.
Excuse me. I think unless you have an issue that we can address, no. Please. Please. You do have issues. Be calm and just take one day at a time. Try. That's not our responsibility, sir.
Sir, this is not the first council meeting you have come into. You actually go through council meetings across the United States and do this performance. So please leave our chamber.
So busted. Find out who Alex Stein was. I guess she was doing the research on her 20 computers by her. Yeah, he got busted out because now they know about the whole vaccine rap, and this lady does at least. But then the Ukraine rap, all that goofy stuff. But yeah, so they're being so he's gonna get escorted.
Chambers at the moment. Thank you.
That's a performance now. A chick with a dick's a performance.
And he's just squealing like a Ralph.
Remove him right now.
This is ridiculous.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
But you know,
Goodbye.
But you know what the deal is.
He needs help.
Well, he does.
See? She found out.
Yeah, he gave me a chance.
Okay. Anyone else?
And he's just back there squealing away, walking all the way back. Just walking all the way back. But yeah, this man is literally just some goof. Like, I can't get behind him at all. And I don't know. I'm not going to criticize his followers, but why are you following this man if you are? He's got quite a bit of clout on Twitter and stuff, so I want to understand it. So as you see, Righty hates trannies, right? Okay, well, we're going to go back to what I was doing originally here on Twitter. We're going to see, righties hate. Let me find the video first. Here we go. So righties hate trannies and stuff, right? Well, this is Mr. Stein over at Big Juicy Booty Fest in Austin, Texas. And I think this was before the AOC event. Actually, I'm not entirely sure. So let's dive into it. So you see what he's wearing. And what this says doesn't matter. So if the video keeps doing this, cool. But so what you see is what really matters. He's in this obvious woman's bathing suit. And he's around a bunch of, well, not at this moment, but he gets around a bunch of children in the video in this suit. And he's all for complaining about transgendered in the classroom and cross-dressers and all that kind of jazz. And like, I can understand not wanting it, but like, there's other issues in the world to definitely be worried about at this moment, and maybe we can cover that. But why complain about it and then basically do the first half of it by putting on a woman's bathing suit and being at this spot? And it's a weird concept. I get he likes trying to be funny, but you see him here in his little tight little swimsuit getting in the water with these kids. I'm fast forwarding through it a little bit. Sorry, I didn't know the video was going to be laggy, but yes, this is the perfect photo right in front of kids. And he wants to complain about transgender people. If you're going to be doing shit like this at all, doesn't matter if you're doing it as a joke, you still look like a tranny in front of kids. So where's the joke at? And it's a little hypocritical of him to do so. But yeah, he's a weirdo. This dude's definitely a weirdo, and he's not funny. I want to cover more about him, but the scoop is just the news on these people. And he's he's so much goofier in a debate panel. And he's ugly as shit. I can't get straight away from that. Every time I see his face, he looked way better when he was 25. But so go check him out in Glass House. Go check him out sometime. But I want to get down to the nitty gritty of maybe why Alex Stein is like this. And I don't really do this with people, but this really interested me sometime whenever I was looking into this. So Alex Stein's grandmother, her name is Betty Minyard Stein. She is a school shooter. A school shooter, yes. I think she was 65 at the time when she did it. And I think she passed away back in late 90s, early 2000s. So rest in peace, school shooter Minnie. I'm sorry, Minnie Mouse, the school shooter. Okay, we can call her that. But Betty, yeah, she's gone. Uh, Probably for the better. She won't shoot any more kids. But we're gonna get down to the trial here a little bit, and this is probably gonna show you a little bit about who she was, and just I'll give you my recap towards the end.
In that trial, the attorney said Stein made threatening remarks about Highland Park High School students. Stein was quoted as saying, "If I had a gun, I would shoot them right between the eyes."
Blatantly. She just blatantly came out with it too. Like, doesn't even care. Talking about the murder of her kid.
The jury also heard testimony from a Highland Park assistant principal who testified Stein had pointed a gun at him and students outside the high school. Stein testified that incident happened after one of the students threw a hamburger at her.
They attacked me, they're cowards, and they attacked me, a lady alone.
During a courtroom break, Stein told reporters she pointed the gun to prevent any...
So is throwing a hamburger at somebody assault? I'm going to have to look that up when I get done with this video because I want to know. Because no way it would actually be assault, right? I mean, come on. If throwing a hamburger at somebody's assault, then I guess you consider a lot of things I've done in school, like throwing pins at people and stuff like that, an assault. I should have been locked up a long time ago. Shit.
These students from attacking her.
I can't fight that gang of boys. I have to have something to help me, because I can't fight with my fists.
So she can't get hands-on, she got to get the steel and handle the situation. A little wild if you ask me, and I'm gonna go into some of her quotes and stuff here. I don't know which one I should open with first. I think there's stuff down here actually. No, there isn't. Okay, I think it might be this. So this was just a guy posting about it, and here's some quotes from her. So she actually put herself as her representative in this case. Don't know why. Definitely been better to be the lawyer to shoot somebody. I don't know how you're going to defend yourself in that sense. But she said, I had a lawyer once in a civil matter. He was a communist and stole my money. He's deceased now. God got him. That's fucking unhinged. I can imagine just little Alex being over there during the summers and her having these schizo breakdowns. Like that, I can see the small decline right there towards, her kids, which is his parents, being kind of crazy towards. I mean, look, we're in the bottom of the barrel kind of with Alex Stein at this point. So it's just, and she tried to claim for the victim. The victim's wounds were caused by something or someone else. She implied that the wound was actually caused when he'd fallen on a ski pole. When people witnessed her shooting this kid, I think he was 17 at the time. His name was Huey, little Huey. But yeah, so these are just some crazy quotes from her from that trial. And I can only imagine the amount of craziness there was in that household. If she was married, I'd have to meet her husband. He's probably gone too now, to be honest. But I don't even know what to say about it. It's just she's an unhinged woman. It's really nuts. It's nutty. Like, this woman should have been put in a psych ward after that. But I think I actually don't know, the full story about what happened after. I do know that she was held in contempt of court and was sentenced to 3 days in jail because she just had a mouth on her and was calling the witnesses liars and stupid and communists and just all sorts of dumb shit. Like, and I bet her lawyer was Jewish too. Like, I bet that was one thing that she forgot to mention because she was just on a schizo rant. But yeah, so kind of doomed from the start, as you see. But we're gonna go back into Twitter for a little longer and go mess with some Stein stuff. We're gonna search Twitter here. I'm just gonna type his name in. Actually, I look him up a lot lately, so he's the very first one. He is also in some beef with Barstool sports owner Dave Portnoy. I think is how you say it correctly. I mean, he's got all sorts of shit on Portnoy. Maybe not as of right now that I'm seeing, but yeah, he is in some beef with that guy. I don't know the entire bit of the beef. I'm gonna have to learn a little more about that kind of stuff. But here's his recent stuff, and he pins a lot of, I guess, achievements as far as what Alex Stein considers achievements. Let me see. I do know he's trying to become a grifter. He's trying to win Grifter of the Year. He's coming behind Donald Trump. Oh, he's so happy. Congratulations, Stein. Man, this guy. Let me see. He talks about Jared Kushner a lot. I don't know what this is. We're gonna dive into this together. If it wants to load, sorry, some of my videos aren't loading today. I don't know what the deal is.
So I'm here at the podcast. We're gonna see what's going on. Supposedly, a lot of people were done a lot of harm.
So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play a video this YouTube episode or not. I'm 100% interested. I'm 100% interested in this now. So he's got beef with Ben Shapiro, apparently. Is this video going to play out for us?
We're done a lot of harm by Ben Shapiro.
No, come on. Well, you know what this means, guys. If it's going to keep doing this means you just got to follow me on Twitter, because here it goes. I'm going to retweet this right now just so I can save it for later, maybe. Maybe you'll find it, and my internet's not so fucking shitty. But I was going to retweet this. Go follow me on Twitter at CChumsley here. Don't forget to follow Doug if you've seen some of Doug's videos or seen a video with both of us in it. That'd be great. I'm sorry, like I said, these videos are not working. I wish I could. I definitely wish I could show y'all some of these videos. I had some good stuff picked out for you guys, but it's just there's just a little dip of your toes in the water with Alex Stein. Ooh, maybe this one will play out since we know about AFC. Maybe.
Free. Big booty Latina! Better pieces, baby, let's go! Now!
So he's got this thing, and it's pretty lame. He likes to call himself Alex Stein Primetime 99, as you see here. And I don't know where any of it came from. Can't tell you. Maybe he'll be able to give you a description sometime. But that's his thing. And he always references it with, I'm a pimp on a blimp. And it's really disturbing. It's really sad that he actually considers himself that. Because from the way this dude acts, I guarantee you pussy is not out of reach. I don't want to say that, but pussy comes at a minimum. A very fine minimum. And just from the way he acts, I can believe it. So this is Dave Portnoy right here. Okay. Well, the video looks like it's gonna have to end sooner than I wanted to, guys. But that's, most of the stuff he has showing pictures and stuff. Here we go. I'll end it with this. Here's your little Alex Stein rap. If it wants to play out, if we get lucky, here we go.
Next speaker is Alex Stein.
Guys, I have some terrible news. Dr. Anthony Fauci is retiring. I'm sure you heard the bad news.
So obviously he's right.
It's going to be a nightmare, especially with the monkeypox epidemic. And you know who I am. I'm Primetime 99 Alex Stein. I'm the greatest city council rapper of all time. Mayor Buns, don't give me that look. Come on, smile. Give me a little smile. Don't give me a little smile. You know you're happy to see me.
People like that are like, oh, you're smiling. Oh, you're so happy to see me. Yeah, you know you like me. Generally have a ratio turnout of more people not liking them, in my opinion. I don't know if that's the case or not. It's totally opinionated, but the mayor is probably sitting there just like, fuck this guy.
I'm on the grind all the time. I know my man Tony's here.
Time 99 on the grind all the time, baby.
And let me tell you something, Anthony. Tony,
So as I was just talking about, I'm not going to play the video. This is too harmful. I'm sorry. But as I was just talking about, he's always making those references. And it's just terrible. Like, and Jesse from Pod Awful does a good, impersonation of it. It's actually pretty good. But I'm gonna wrap it up today. It's just a small dip in the water on what's going on on Twitter right now between Alex Stein. Yeah, I mean, if you're watching this, I guarantee you probably don't have a Twitter because you could just find the stuff for yourself. I mean, yeah, doing your own research on Twitter is a drag on its own, and I understand it. But I'm just going to cut the video off here. Thanks, guys, for watching. Thanks for the subs. Appreciate everybody coming to watch this video again. I'm really happy to be doing this. Sorry that I couldn't get a video out for 2 weeks. And sorry for my dog just sneezing just now if y'all couldn't just hear me. But you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming by on the fucking farm. I love doing this for you guys. It's a good time. Thanks, everybody. Bye.